I left Cooper, Canada, and through a bizarre set of circumstances, I became a retailer of ladies' clothing. Now, I had no experience with ladies' clothing. Well, buttons the odd time, but I'd never bought ladies' clothing. I'd never sold ladies' clothing. I'd never even, okay, well, a couple of times, but it was Halloween. Well, actually, one of them was Halloween. But anyway, I had no understanding, no knowledge of the ladies' clothing business, and it turned out to be a huge advantage because I had no unlearning to do. It's the unlearning that's tough, unlearning the stuff that isn't working anymore, and we didn't notice. Unlearning the stuff that never worked, and we never noticed. I had no unlearning to do. I just sat down and thought and felt what it was like to be a woman buying clothing. I got in touch with my feminine side. What's the sign on the front door of every ladies' clothing store next to the one that says we're on sale again this week for another made-up phony reason? The one that says no food or drinks. Just bugger off. Now, that's a technical term, okay? Every business has a wow factor and every business has a bugger off factor. See, here's a little tip. Your wow factor should be slightly higher than your bugger off factor. I mean, it's just nobody gets everything perfect. Just a little marketing tip there from the trenches. No food or beverages, just buzz off. Now, they never finish the sign, but we do in our hearts. So I built a beautiful big mahogany drink counter, served 7 kinds of herb tea, 2 kinds of coffee, and 2 kinds of fruit drink as well in one of those jet spray machines, and spring water in real mugs. Help yourself, no charge. No one in the world had ever done it at that point in a ladies' clothing store. Our competitors came in. These are women who owned clothing stores, selling clothing to other women, and they came in and they said, Donald, you cannot do this. You're new at this. We need to disabuse you of your foolish notions. You cannot do it. I said, why not? It's my passionate vision. They said, because women are slobs. These are women. Be careful what your attitudes are about your customers because they will sift down through your staff. Here's one of my keepers. Poop is affected by the laws of gravity. I mean, it just comes all the way down, doesn't it? So anyway, they said you can't do it. They'll spill it on the clothes. They'll destroy your inventory. They'll put you out of business, one spilled drink at a time. Well, here's what I discovered after 7 years. 7 years of free drinks, less than $200 worth of clothing spilled on in 7 years. But the tiny minds and tiny hearts said I couldn't do it. That's what we called our competitors, the tiny minds and tiny hearts. Bless them. Bless them all. Second sign in every ladies' clothing store. It's on the change rooms. Limit 3 items in the change room, you crook. Another unfinished sign. And those signs are always signed by the same stupid people, the management. Here's a little tip. If you're going to be offensive, be anonymous. You see, everybody knows who makes up these signs. And what they say to our hearts is, we're the management and you're nothing. It's your money and it's your time and it's our rules. And that's goofy, and goofy's a technical term for stupid. Our sign said, please take as many items in the change room as you wish. Nobody had ever done it. And the tiny minds and tiny hearts said, now you're messing it up for all of us. I said, pretty much my plan. First retailer of ladies' clothing to put 4 hooks in a change room. See, we need to think it through for our customers every step of the way. I know your business is different. But the point of thinking it through, feeling it through, understanding what life is really like. I tried to figure out what life was like for a lady in the change room. I did not peek. I just thought it through. Here's how it works with the hooks. One for your clothes, one for the clothes you decided to try on, one for the clothes you've decided to buy, and one for the clothes you've decided not to buy that have to go back and be hung up. 1, 2, 3, 4 hooks are $6 each. Get a grip. Nobody had done it. I put mirrors in the change rooms. That drove the tiny minds and tiny hearts just wild, because I thought there were certain decisions that a woman had the right to make in the privacy of her own change room. Any woman disagreed with that. I just wanted to be respectful. To be respectful. And then all around the store, I put electric reclining massage chairs for people who would rather relax than shop in a ladies' clothing store. Who would that be in this room? Guys, your hands are up or you're a cross-dresser. You're in the chair or you're in the change rooms. Life's full of choices. And then I built a pirate ship play area for kids. Nobody had ever done that. I built a pirate ship play area for kids because as I thought it through, for my customers, as I felt it through. See, people buy with both their minds and their hearts. And if we're not selling intelligently and passionately with both our minds and our hearts, there's a fundamental disconnect between how we sell and how people buy. So what I realized as I thought it through was that, ladies, am I right or wrong? You got to get the kid off the leg. See, a lady cannot try on a pair of pants in a change room with a child laminated to her leg screaming to go home. You got to delaminate the kid. You got to get the kid off the leg. And you know what our competitor said? It's her kid and it's her leg. It's her problem. I said, no. I want to sell the pants. It's my problem. I'll get the kid off the leg. I'll build a pirate ship play area. $54,000 to get the kid off the leg. But I walked by the ship one day and I heard a 5-year-old say to his mother, "Mommy, can we live here?" And once again, I know your business is different, but the point's the same. Do your customers want to live with you? Do they want to live with you? Do they want more of you, less of you, or none of you? Do they want you across all the day parts? Do they want to live with you? And then we really blew people away. In the customer washrooms, I put change tables with 3 sizes of free diapers, diaper wipes, and cream. And nobody had ever done it. I just thought it through. I thought, what happens if you have a 3-year-old that you think is toilet trained and you're almost right? And little Petey has poop running down his leg. I said, we have a change table and you forgot the diapers. Well, you screwed up, didn't you? You know, there's a time when people need criticism and there's a time when they need a simple act of kindness. Free diapers, diaper wipes, and cream. And our competitors, the tiny minds and tiny hearts, said, Donald, you can't do that. You cannot do that. I said, why not? They said, because the odd woman will steal a diaper. I said, oh, we got that covered. We don't let odd women in our store. We just thought it through. We just felt it through. And then we had the passion and the creativity and the courage to be extraordinary. Passion, creativity, and courage.